been a while. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. I promise after this video I'll make a little life update and why I've been MIA for so long, and so you'll understand hopefully. But we are here for serious business, all right? I am so excited to announce that I have partnered with one of my oldest friends for the most incredible project. All right, we have decided to start a Instagram page and start over with you guys. And so basically by now every post of this week has been posted, they have been posted, and we are here for the practical, the realistic, the real life about all of these information. So we talked about nutrition, fitness, and wellness, and in this vlog we'll implement them. I'll show you how I did all the things that we talked about in the post and how I twisted them so they adapt to my lifestyle and my life. And so maybe when you try them you won't feel as guilty, or you know, if you have to change some things, it doesn't mean that you won't see results. All right, we are here for the long run, not the short results. All right, so keep that in mind because it's very important. All right, let's go. So for this first and very important topic, you will need a notebook. I am old school, okay? I love to write things down. Everyone's on their phone, but you know, we always like a good notebook. Paper is my life. How to find your why. It's, first of all, the most important part of wanting to do any kind of change in your life. We apply it now to your fitness journey, but it can be applied to anything. You want to do anything new, start something new, whatever it is, you need to find your why and why you're doing it. Simply because people often think that motivation is always there. Let me tell you, motivation is there day one, maybe day two, and then life happens. Your why will be the thing that will give you the extra strength when everything in your life seems to fall apart and push you away from that reason why you started. I'm gonna give you a very clear example. My why is I want to be healthy for my family, to grow old with them, to create memories where I can participate in everything with them. That is my why. And every single day is different. Don't get me wrong. Some days are draining and bad things happen all the time. And when I look back in my notebook and I see that I need to be healthy for my family, and it makes me emotional thinking about it, is when that day comes that I'm unmotivated and I want to just go to bed and eat chocolate chips, cookies, and I read that and no, I don't deserve to, you know, do these things. I need to show up for myself because I have a big why behind it. Because trust me, when my why, or like the reason why I was working out was to look skinny and be pretty on the beach and everything, When those days came, I was just like, whatever, the beach can wait. I was finding excuses. But when your why is your family, people that are so important to you, people that believe in you, I swear that you show up. I swear that you put on these tights and you do that workout and you sweat your face off, and you know, first of all, it's gonna help you with your day, for sure. Second of all, you can't think, oh, my family, they'll wait, whatever. They'll always be around. That, you know, that's not true. The beach will always be around, that's for sure. But your family, no, absolutely not. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Today we're talking about something really important, which is nutrition and the 80-20 rule. 80%, 20% rule. My favorite rule in the whole world. Really simple. Basically, that rule means that what you do most days is what really matters. So if most days, 85% of your days, you're being really conscious about the food you're eating and you're exercising and moving your body, there's 20% room of the things that you really want to do in terms of relaxing, eating out, or, you know, treating yourself. I don't like the word cheat meal simply because you're cheating on nobody. Life is about enjoying times with family and friends and holidays and your birthdays and sometimes moments when you don't need the reason to enjoy yourself. This rule basically means that 80% of the time you're doing wonderful for your body and everything, and 20% of the time you're doing wonderful as well. And you're cheating on nobody. If you are not using this rule in your life and you are just restricting yourself, you're actually cheating on yourself, because in the long run you won't be able to sustain it. So be careful, eat your donuts, eat your cookies. Yeah, that's it. Good morning, guys, and happy Wednesday. Today we're getting real deep into science because we're talking about your BMR. Yeah. All these crazy words. Where's my pen? Oh. So this is real simple. Your body is a perfect balance of what comes in your body through food and what comes out of your body through energy and you know what else. What is important for you to know is what number is your body requires to function really well, and what your body requires at its strict minimum. And basically your BMR is the strict minimum amount of calories your body needs. So I'm gonna put my the equation for myself that will give you a number. That number is this. So that is what my body requires every day if I'm not doing any activity laying in bed. Because I'm very active and I work out usually between 4, 5, 6 times a week, we are going to multiply that number by 1.55. That will give me the number I need per day. If your goal is to lose weight, I recommend you remove 10% of that number. Same thing applies if you want to gain weight or muscle mass. You need to add 10%, so it's a slow process and sustainable process. If you remove too much, obviously it's gonna be too harsh on your body, and we don't want that here. Okay, and if you're really content with where your body's at, you just keep that number, that's your reference. Disclaimer, this number is nothing you need to freak out about. It's an average. For example, when I first calculated my number, I was eating so much less food that my body actually needed. That was Marie's science tip. Oh well. Happy Thursday, guys. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Today we talk about weight. Weight is, I don't like to talk about weight because it, to me, has never been a good indicator. My weight was stagnating at some point, and it's simply because I was losing fat and gaining muscle. I could see on my body that I was getting stronger and that I was getting really good at doing my workouts, but the scale wasn't going down. And so I asked my coach about this, and she laughed and she was like, the best way for you to measure your progress is using a measuring tape. And I cannot emphasize on that more. The scale is definitely not your best friend if you're trying to lose weight. It will just, especially if you weigh yourself every day, it will just drain your brain from negative thoughts. It's not good. It's not a friend. If you want to track success, please use a measuring tape, and that number will go down 100%. The scale, maybe not. So be careful how you use the scale. It's definitely not the end of the world if you do it, but yeah. Today we grab our calendars. It is time to plan the workouts. I like to do different kind of exercise throughout the week. I really love resistance training, so I will try to add 3 times resistance training. And since we can't really lift heavy during that time of the year, I'm gonna focus on the body parts that I really want to work on. So that is the booty. So I'm gonna put at least twice a booty workout in my calendar. So I'm usually gonna write my own workout and incorporate resistance band and hip bands, so there's a little bit more weight involved. Then I'm gonna do in upper body, arms, maybe back, and I'm gonna add actually another one Friday. Then I mentioned that I really wanted to incorporate more yoga, so I'm gonna do Wednesday and Sunday for yoga flows. And Saturday I've been really into sweaty workouts, so I'm gonna do one Saturday. It's really important that when you write your workouts in your calendar to understand what your goals are and put workouts accordingly. 2, make sure you have set your goals before so you remember, for example, for me to add some yoga. Don't force yourself to do too much. You may not have the time, not have the energy, whatever it may be. Try to set goals that are going to be achievable for you. That's my tip. Good morning, guys. I just made my coffee. I don't always have coffee, but I feel like today is a coffee day. So I was gonna sit down with you guys and show you how I write my goals for the week. writing your goals for every week is so important. It will set you up for success, 100%. I started working with a coach last September. I hired her because I was very lost in my life, and part of her program was to hop on a phone call every single week to set goals and talk about what went well and not so well the previous week, to make a little assessment of what happened. At the beginning, I really resented them because I really didn't see the point of them. It made me stop my day to hop on a phone call talking about health and fitness, and even though it was important for me at that time, I just, it was something extra that I had to do that made me uncomfortable then. And let me tell you, it did change my life. These phone calls were so important. I needed that structure. I needed to assess every time something went well, things went wrong. This is how you create new habits. So I'm gonna show you what I wrote down for my goals. Just one or three is like a good number. So number 1, drink more water. My water, I don't drink enough water. I should, and that's on my list every single week. Number 2, cook my lunches every day with real meals. Okay, I'm a snacker. I like to snack. I like to have little mini snacks throughout the day, especially during quarantine. That's not good. I want real meals, like I would cook a dinner, and that's something that I need to work on. To incorporate more yoga time in my day and in my weeks. I have loved doing more yoga lately, and like full-on flows that last an hour. So I really want to like incorporate more of that because it makes me feel so much better. It's just a good feeling, so I want more of that. I also wrote some gratitude because I always do. It's so important. I highly recommend you incorporate that into your routine. I want to thank my mom for being such a role model and being incredible. I love you, Mom. My little brother, he knows that I wouldn't be where I'm at today without him and his support and his help. So I love you, little bro. My husband, of course, my everything. I love you more than life. I'm grateful for my health, my job, and my baby cats that are fighting right now. But who cares? The most important part of your diet is where you shop and what you buy, obviously. Tip number 1, do not go to the grocery store if you are hungry. If I go to the grocery store and I'm hungry, let me tell you, this will be a disaster. Number 2, write a list, always. It just gives you a good idea of the amount you need to bring home, and it forces you to check if you still have some stuff available at home, or the quantities you need. I'll be making mine and I'll show you what I put in it. Tip number 3, and it's gonna sound weird because I don't really know how to explain this, but shop closer to the walls of the grocery store, if that makes sense. So everything that is on the outside part of the grocery store, not like outdoors, but like inside but close to the walls inside, is gonna be fresh produce. It's where you find everything that is non-processed. Let's make a list. So now I'm done with my list, I think. If I look at my list, that is all the produce and that is all the stuff. So I'm gonna be getting sweet
potatoes, avocados, green beans, Brussels sprouts, lettuce, berries, bananas, beef, carrots, bell peppers, basil, tomatoes, mint, cucumber, frozen fruit, zucchinis, and cod, fish,
tomato sauce, bread, some almond milk, some yogurts, and food for my cats. Yeah, let's go. Well, back in the apartment, and long story short, I didn't buy everything that I wanted because we walked to our supermarket because it's so close, and my husband has the cart in his car and he's out of town. So I got everything that I needed for myself that I could carry, and I'll just show that to you. Sir. So Marcel, thank you. So this is everything that I got. And this is Marcel. Hello. So as you can see, the majority is fresh produce, and of course some chocolate, because what would be life without chocolate? So yeah, this is my groceries. So this is it, guys, the end of the first vlog. Woo-hoo! I am so excited to be back on YouTube. This was so much fun to film and edit. If you like that content, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and the account Strong Body Balance that has all the information you want from everything that I talked about on Instagram. So don't forget to click on that. And if you have any questions, comment down below, message me on Instagram, message me on the Strong Body Balance Instagram account. Hope you really liked that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up because it really supports the content that we're creating. And yeah, I hope that you'll be back for some more. Have a good one, guys. Bye.